Sule is back. Yeah, Sule needs no introduction. Sule, you went to the Badlands.
Yeah.
That's the last time we spoke. You were about to go there 3 months ago. How was it?
I think Badlands was crazy. Badlands was something else. It was the first of my ultra endurance ride, and it came like very quick because it was like a last minute thing.
Yeah.
Everything was really planned for the USA trip and stuff.
Yeah.
But that did not happen. So we had to like think about something that like the last minute thing.
Yeah.
It was like maybe I can do Badlands. I've already thought about it
Yeah.
early in the year.
Yeah.
But I thought I would not be able to do it. But then after a year, USA has collapsed. I thought, okay, maybe I can do this.
So the Badlands is 750 kilometers.
Yeah.
15,000 meters elevation.
It was more actually. I think
More.
it was more close to 16,000.
16,000 meters. The 1,000 meters matters.
Yeah.
And in the sun.
In the sun, it was so warm. This part of of Spain, it's we were doing passing some deserts,
Yeah.
Cabanas and some other Gorafe desert.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was like
What
40,
kind of
45.
elevation is it? Like the altitude? Not so much, yeah?
No, it was around 15,000 to some places we went up to 2,400.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it was all,
Okay.
it was high.
Yeah.
And sometimes we went up to the sea level.
Yeah.
So it was like mixed.
And what is this US thing you were supposed to go before?
We were supposed to do SBT and BWR
Okay.
in the USA,
Yeah.
but that did not materialize.
Yeah.
Some stuff, yeah.
Okay. So now you were prepared. No, you were not prepared for Badlands, and but you were prepared for SBT and
Yeah, they're not quite the same thing. Like it's Badlands is more like an endurance. It's
Okay.
actually it's not more like it's an endurance stuff because
And-
it's
yeah.
like and it's unsupported.
Yeah.
So you have to bring everything that you
Oh, I
need
see.
with you to the race.
And SBT is less endurance.
Yeah,
and
it's less
supported.
endurance. It's support. Yeah,
How many
and,
kms SBT? I don't know this one.
Can't remember the distance, by the way, but
okay.
it's around 168 miles or something.
Yeah.
Or 200, about
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but now Badlands is like different ball
Yeah.
game. It's
Wow.
it's you have to be 100% reliable.
Yeah.
Like 100%.
Relying on yourself.
Relying on yourself, and it's once you start, the
Yeah.
time starts.
Yeah.
So you stop, the time is still being counted. So you have to like really be on top of the game.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now tell us about your experience at the Badlands. I know you've gone to so many experiences already in the past 3 months, but
Yeah.
let's start there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for Badlands it's was quite unique because I've never like felt this kind of pain
Yeah.
in my
Wow.
in my life, in my cycling life.
Not even the one you cycled to the coast, 1,000 kilometers
Sule
in 3
Challenge ride.
days.
No, this was quite something else.
Oh my.
You know
Oh.
when you combine the stress of heat,
Yeah.
tiredness,
Yeah.
and sleep, lack of sleep. You put all these things together,
Yeah.
your body just behaves completely different.
Yeah.
Like I was telling somebody, like for example, like an issue of fixing a puncture.
Yeah.
Like when you think about it now, it's a very easy
Easy
thing to do.
thing,
Like
yeah.
but I remember I was in a moment where like one punch was taking me 30 minutes because I just don't have the energy. Like it's hot, you don't have the energy, you are very thirsty,
Yeah.
you are dehydrated,
Oh my.
you are in the middle of nowhere. So like even
Were you
fixing-
allowed to buy things from
yeah,
shops?
Yeah, you're allowed to buy. Like
Okay.
you can carry money and you can plan that.
Okay.
You just can't plan things before the race. After the
Oh, I
race
see.
started, you can plan. You can even sleep in a hotel if you want to.
Okay.
But you can only book a hotel after you have
The
started
race
the
has
race.
started.
The race has
Oh,
started.
I
So you
see.
cannot pre-book
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So that was quite an experience.
Yeah.
I pushed myself to to places where I don't know, like it's
Wow.
like I had this section. I think it was I still had like 40 kilometers to go, and I had like these sections of 11 kilometers to my next town where I can refill and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like 300 meters in between,
Yeah.
and I just felt I couldn't make it there. Like it's just 11 kilometers, but I felt like I think I'll die. Like I think I cannot reach there.
Yeah.
And there was this. It was siesta time in Spain, and the close on the hotels. They're closed at 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Until like 5 or 6 p.m. in the evening.
Yeah.
And it was already at 8 in the morning, and I was like, okay, I need to get to this center by 2 p.m. today, and it's 8 a.m. in the morning. But I feel like I cannot make it. Like I have a lot of time, and I felt like I cannot make it. But all in all, it was quite.
At around what kilometer was this breaking point that was really?
My breaking point came around 718.
You are almost there.
I'm almost there. Like you're almost there.
You had finished.
But that's where my breaking point was.
Oh no.
Before the race, there's like a pre-talk of like, people are telling me, like the people who have done this many times, they're telling me, a breaking point will come, like it has to come at some point. And I was like, okay, I don't know where it will come, but, like, because your mind, your body, and your bike has to be the same. They have to function as one thing. Once one of them collapses, like it disrupts the other. Exactly. Like the mind, and your bike and your body, they have to function like one thing.
Yes.
So I was like, okay, I don't know what will fail first. I don't know if it's my body, I don't know if it's my bike, I don't know if it's my mind. So all of those things, you have to keep them together so that you can, last long. And
I don't think you attribute your fitness to that failure. At 720 km, the failure of the body.
Yeah, and so like the way the clock was ticking, like, you pass 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, 300 kilometers, 400 kilometers, you think, maybe the breaking point will never come. It will never come. 500, 600, and then 700, and then 700 plus, and then that's where like the breaking point comes.
You wanted to walk. Get off the bike and walk.
Or I couldn't walk.
Oh my!
I sat somewhere down like for almost 30 minutes. I just couldn't walk. I couldn't like. I was with my bike there, but I didn't know what to do with my bike. Like it was just like, okay, I'm just I don't have the energy anymore. Like
I can tell you, Kenyans, we were following and we were watching. We were looking at these dots and looking at the roster. For a very long time, you were position 4, around 3 there. We were always excited seeing that you were ahead of Alistair, this guy. And even the gap kept increasing. Like he was going further back. You were coming closer to the top guys. And I just wonder, like, what kind of challenges, like, did you undergo? I think you once told me you carried a sleeping bag and you regretted that.
Yeah, I had a sleeping bag and some quite other stuff that I really didn't use.
Yeah.
But all of these are part of learning. Like there is no particular way I will say that you can do this or you can do that.
Yeah.
Like it's all a part of learning. Like I don't regret, like, with like how my setup was, but after I was thinking like maybe I could have done with a different setup.
Yes.
Because what I did find out was that every race, these ultra endurance races, they have like a different setup. Like now, probably maybe I'm thinking about Atlas Mountains in Morocco next year. Like
that's a cold region. Maybe there you need a sleeping bag.
Oh, it's warm. It's still warm.
Okay, still warm. Maybe then you still don't need a sleeping bag.
So you have to do like the homework properly and like think of what you really need. Like everything that you bring has to have a purpose, and you have to really like, you don't bring stuff that you think you might use. You don't. There's no room for that. You only bring things that you will use. You're going to use. If you have like, I might use this, you leave it. So so that was a very good learning point, and maybe I hope for the next ones will be much better.
Okay. Anybody you want to thank for the Badlands or anything? Like just want to thank everybody who took their time to help me there, and the organizers, everyone. I don't want to mention names, even the people, all my sponsors, people who made the effort to get me there. So, I really thank them, and even the community of Kenya, by the way, they were really
I saw the after that was not during the race. After also the support that I had, like I had so many messages. It took me almost like 3 days to give feedback to everyone, because once you give feedback, it starts a conversation.
Yeah.
So you just it took me like 3 days, like almost covering everyone. But yeah, it was so good to see the support, especially from the people back here.
Thank you.
And I think it is something else that the Kenyans can do, because they are really good with endurance. Maybe it's another way to to test themselves. So I don't know. Maybe I showed a new way of maybe
you really did. You really did. And thank you so much for always being an icon and showing us other greater things that people can also do in Kenya towards cycling.
It's my pleasure. It's my pleasure.